everyone. Today I want to talk about Les Terrestres and Les Terrestres 2 or Chromeskull, whichever way you refer to these as. I got this movie in my December horror pack and it was the second movie. And when I saw it was the second one, I was like, I've never heard of this movie before. Chromeskull, what is this? So when I saw it, I was like, well, if it's the second movie, I have to watch the first movie. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I ordered it on DVD from Amazon. I noticed at first it was kind of hard to find because I originally thought it was called Chromeskull. But when I pulled up the original movie, it says Les Terrestres. So that's what it was. It's called Les Terrestres. And it's such a interesting movie. It's very much a slasher film, but it's got some really intriguing ideas in it and some interesting characters. Basically, this movie follows a young lady who wakes up inside a casket, and all of a sudden this deranged man is tormenting her and chasing her and killing people around her in horrific ways. So it's her tale of trying to escape and outrun this person and find out who she is, because it seems that she has lost her memory along the way once she woke up, because she's saying some really off the wall stuff when she meets people along the movie's journey. So this movie has quite a few familiar faces. There's Lena Headey in it. There's Thomas Dekker in it. And like I said, lots more. Lots of people that you've seen in other horror movies will pop up, as well as pop up in the second movie. But anyway, like I was saying, put this in. I wasn't expecting too much because I had never heard of it before, but I was pleasantly surprised. This movie was extremely violent. It was extremely shocking and surprising, and in good ways too. It kept me entertained. It kept me in suspense the whole movie. There were likable characters that come along the way and make it sort of enjoyable. You know, the sort of comedy relief characters that pop up, and you just can't wait to see what happens and who's gonna make it through this hell of a night. Anyway, the ending is very much a good conclusion to the movie, but knowing that the second movie came next, I sort of wondered how it was going to continue. Anyway, so when you continue on to the second one, it picks up right where it left off. It is a great continuation of the story. It gives you a little more into the villain of the story and where he comes from, and what drives him in a way, and how he does what he does. It's just got some really interesting backstory of the villain of this series. And as I was watching this, I enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed the first one. They went together very well, and I was really impressed by the special effects. A lot of the kills in both of these movies were creative and satisfying with the special effects. Lots of different interesting weapons, and like I said, epic deaths in this movie. If I ever make a most epic death scenes in horror movies, I'm definitely going to start back looking at one of these two movies, because they've got some really interesting and creative ways of killing people off, and brutally. Like I said, the special effects is really, really good and really gruesome and horrific and just appalling at times, but I think it was really well done. And like I said, it's like a slasher film, and the main villain character, which is Chromeskull, is so creepy. He's strong. He's got all of the classic sort of things about him that a slasher movie villain character would have. And this second movie ended off with a sort of possible continuation onto the story. If there was a third one, I definitely would pick it up and continue watching. I highly recommend picking up these two movies and giving them a watch. Both of them went well together, like I was saying. They both were enjoyable. They were both suspenseful. But if I were to pick one or the other, I definitely say the first one is extremely interesting, and you do have to watch the first one to understand what's going on in the second one. So if you happen to get the second one in your horror pack for December, you're definitely going to want to pick up the first. If you happen to see this one at the store, you're not going to want to watch it by itself. You're going to want to watch the first one first. And this is just another movie that I was introduced to by Horror Pack. I had not heard of this movie before, but I am extremely grateful that I have heard of it, because I feel like this is a sort of classic slasher movie in the making. I'm thinking it's going to have a cult following if it doesn't already. It's just really cool, really a great update to the slasher films, in my opinion. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.